Hello everyone. This video is for my technical writing class as we move into week 3 of the course and we begin to focus on different types of writing. In this week's lesson, we will be talking about the differences between professional and academic writing. We will be working on writing thesis sentences, which are pretty much the most important sentence within a paper. And we will also be doing outlines. The work for the week includes the Thesis and Outline Assignment, which has a due date of Sunday, September 23rd by 11 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. And this assignment can be turned in early for a preview. The preview deadline is Wednesday the 19th by 11 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. If you aren't familiar with the previews, what it means is that you can do the assignment, turn it in on Wednesday, and within the next 48 hours of the deadline, I will review your assignment, I will grade it, I will give feedback, I'll put the feedback in the comments of the assignment and return the assignment file to you. And I'll put a grade on your chart, or I'll fill in a grade for you, and you can then have from when you get the assignment back until the deadline on Sunday to review those changes and those necessary revisions, make those improvements to your assignment and resubmit it to improve your grade. You don't have to take advantage of the preview date. It's not a penalty or anything if you don't meet the preview date, but it is a great opportunity for you to sort of test the waters with an assignment and see if you're on the right track before you just turn it in. For the thesis and outline assignment, you guys will be developing the thesis statement for your, what will eventually be the thesis statement for your formal report assignment, which will come later on in the class, and developing the outline for that formal report as well. An outline is one of those things that students never want to do. It seems like tedious, maybe busy work. But the fact is that pre-writing, especially outlines, pre-writing is a hugely important concept. And it is really easy as an English teacher to tell when someone developed an outline for an essay and when they didn't. The thing that an outline does is serves as sort of the skeleton or the framework for your outline. It helps you to plot your main ideas in a logical order, whether that is chronologically or in order of importance or some other way. But the idea is that it is really easy, or can be easy, to sit down and start writing, and you have all of these ideas in your brain, and as you are writing, the ideas just kind of come flying out, and they don't come out in order. At least they certainly never do for me. And an outline lets you put those ideas in order and ensure that as a reader, your work is clear and progresses logically. They're a little bit tedious to make, but I will post a Prezi presentation that should help you understand how to do it a little bit, and there's also some assignments within the lesson. As far as the thesis statement goes, thesis statements are the single sentence in your essay. Sorry for the school bells again. A thesis statement is the single sentence in your essay that lets the reader know exactly what your paper is going to be about. So a thesis statement follows the format of topic plus stance plus reasoning. So if for some reason I was to be writing an essay about why dogs are better than cats, I would have the topic plus the stance as the beginning of my thesis statement. Dogs are better than cats. I would then have reasoning to close out my sentence. And generally the idea is to have 3 main points or 3 main reasons included in your thesis statement. So dogs are better than cats because they are loyal, they can be trained, and they can serve as a protector of the house. That lets you know exactly what 3 things my paper is going to talk about. I strongly encourage you to follow that format for your thesis statements. Try to think of the main 3 things that you are going to discuss in regards to your topic and then connect those three things with your stance on the topic. Again, this assignment can be turned in for a preview, and I would encourage you to take advantage of that if you have the time. Our other work for the week is the audience discussion. The audience discussion runs from Wednesday the 19th through Sunday the 23rd, and first posts need to be in by Friday the 21st. The audience discussion is designed to help you consider who your target audience is and how to best reach that audience with various forms of workplace communication. So thinking about an audience should probably be the first step, or one of the first steps, that any author or speaker plans. So the reason is that knowing who your audience is changes your topic, changes your information, and changes your delivery a great deal. I don't speak to high school seniors the way that I speak to sixth graders. I don't plan for them. Even if I'm teaching a similar lesson, a similar writing concept, I have to prepare it entirely different. And the same goes with workplace communication. So what the discussion is going to ask you to do is to take, imagine that a new CEO or a new boss of some sort is taking over at your place of business. And you have been tasked with introducing that person to 3 different audiences. How would you do it? Would you use social media? Would you send emails? Would you do a snail mail print letter? Would you hold a meeting? And why would you do those things? What would the information be like? And how would that information change from audience to audience? What information would be left out? How would the language and the tone change? All of those sorts of things are important to effective communication. And it all starts with understanding your audience. So it should be a fairly simple discussion, but I would ask you to put a little bit of time and thought into it. That's it for this week. It shouldn't be a terribly hard week. The thesis and outline assignment isn't too difficult of a task. The discussion isn't too hard. But if you have any questions on either of these, please just let me know. Send me an email or a text, or give me a phone call if it's urgent. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It's good talking to you. I hope this video helps you. Have a great week.